Dave Matthews and Deadpool fans, if you were looking for a quick review of Deadpool's mentions of Dave Matthews, you have come to the right place. This 2-minute video will tell you everything you need to know about Dave Matthews Band's name being mentioned in the Deadpool movie. Why? Because we're that big of losers. Yes, that's right. Dave Matthews mentioned in the Deadpool movies.
Yeah, we're pretty late on this too.
Yeah, it's all right.
It came out, May? In the beginning of the
Was
summer?
it that long ago?
I don't know. I feel like it was like a long time ago. I mean, it just came out on DVD or on Blu-ray, and I finally saw it. I wanted to see it in the theater, missed it.
I haven't seen the second one either yet. So why, you ask, are we doing something on this? Because they mentioned Dave Matthews. That's
exactly.
right. That's exactly why. So what exactly were the mentions here?
The first one was that scene that was actually pretty funny, regardless, even if it didn't have the Dave Matthews mention, where Deadpool and Weasel are interviewing potential super folk to be in their big group.
Okay.
And then Bedlam, played by Terry Crews, who I'm a big fan anyway. Crews is awesome. He plays Bedlam, who has like these electromagnetic powers that are supposed to mess with your brain.
Okay.
And he like kind of shows them by testing it out on them, and then after it's done, Deadpool kind of shakes it off, and he says, "So basically, you're Dave Matthews."
Meaning you can mess with people's brains.
Yeah, just like his voice.
Maneuver them to like you, even if they shouldn't, kind of thing.
That's right. And then that happened with you.
I don't like it.
And then you loved it.
And then I love it. I just love the mentions. Anything about Dave Matthews Band, I love. Even if it's bad stuff. I loved him in, he gets blown up in Don't Mess with the Zohan, but it was great. He plays a gay shop owner, I believe, in I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. He plays a pet store owner in not When the Red Fern Grows. It's because of Winn Dixie. Where the Red Fern Grows was a different one.
He played a hound dog in Where the Red Fern Grows.
He was the Red Fern.
He was very stiff.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was great in that Oscar-winning role. So, so basically, Dave Matthews. So there's another line too, as well, with a Brad Pitt cameo, right?
Yeah, like Brad Pitt plays the Vanisher, who is invisible at first, and we don't see him. But then, after a parachuting accident,
it's like Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yeah, okay.
He hits the power line, and then for a second, while he's getting electrocuted, you see that it's Brad Pitt, and then it just cuts to Deadpool exclaiming, "Tripping fucking Billies." I feel bad saying the F word.
So meaning like he's seeing things like, "Whoa, tripping fucking Billies, man."
Tripping effing Billies.
Tripping effing Billies. Well, I deliver the line as it's delivered. You know what I mean? Tripping Billies, one of the greatest tunes ever written in the history of man. Obviously, getting some recognition in the movie. Now, you were telling me here, so obviously there's Dave Matthews mentions. Those don't happen for no reason.
Yeah.
Is Ryan Reynolds a DMB hater, or is he a fan of the band?
He's a lover.
He's a lover.
Of the band and other things. But yeah, it turns out he is a huge fan, and he has like 2 tattoos. I looked this up. I had to look it up.
Understood. For research purposes, we got you.
He has the coffee stains from...
the rings.
He's got the fire dancer symbol.
As do I on my arm.
On his inner thigh. Both on his inner thigh.
There's a fire dancer in there somewhere. That's awesome.
In all of us.
There's a fire dancer in all of us, yes. Like this, just waiting to come out like a crane kick from the Karate Kid. So there you have it, guys. Deadpool, a huge Marvel movie, gets some Dave Matthews love in there. Why? Just because Ryan Reynolds can do that, and he loves him. Yeah. And you know what? We love him too. And now we love Deadpool because he mentions him, even though he rags on him.
We loved him anyway.
We still love him.
We were Deadpool fans anyway.
Deadpool, we love you.
But now the great thing about this is if right in his eye. If we ever if we ever run into Reynolds, now we have something to talk about.
Reynolds rap.
We're
gonna rap with Reynolds. Yeah, we'll talk about our love for Dave and our similar striking looks and some of our bank accounts, which are similar as well.
Oh yeah.
So well, that's all you have this week for our Deadpool Dave Matthews review. We're not going to review the movie, just the fact that he mentions Dave Matthews.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. So for these two losers, to you guys at home who are even bigger losers for watching it. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We love you. Take care, brush your hair, eat, drink, and be merry.